a party of 6 people with hard working.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be running around the whole sector looking for bargains, like beggars.
Yeah.
Do you have
This
thrones to
entire
spare?
quest got one profit factor. We turned it into 7.
Yeah. Then pretty much the game changes scale and turns from Rogue Trader to anything else really, because you just you, you reach the maximum amount of profit factor you can get.
Fuck it. Let's turn this Rogue Trader game into a Black Crusade game where we use Leon's profit factor to fund it all.
No. Leon's too loyal. He's too loyal.
For now.
But what we can do is make their life a living hell.
Or it turns into an only war game where you play a very well equipped regiment armed to the teeth.
Ogren Regiment, fuck yeah!
Wait till I find an Ogren one. Because I plan on making a Roman Tostudo, like the Roman, Roman style of fighting. Just shield roll with a sword. But in their case it's going to be a power club.
That's a nice shot. We were done with a bunch of orcs. You run across by boarding their rock. Very politely, of course.
Politely with being laid in a couple of microscopes.
You were in the Baneblade. What are you doing?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I do not know what. And I believe Bacon's character was in suit.
I'm always in my suit in combat.
Yeah, always suited.
Suited and booted.
Aye.
Okay, you're in the game. There is no living orcs around you.
Yeah, because we blew the ship up and we left.
You did. Are you leaving this battlefield?
I believe we are. We killed the second largest rock. It was the first largest rock down.
You killed a big orc, yes.
Yes.
No, the second rock. The rock. We took on the second largest one, and I believe the Space Marines took on the largest one.
Yes. How well did they do, out of curiosity?
Yeah.
The Space Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to see if it's worthwhile us bailing them out.
They have successfully boarded the biggest rock, and they are still in combat.
You want to go fuck up some orcs on a big rock? Land with a big blade?
Fuck it, why not?
Yep. We're gonna load everyone's loaded and I'm just gonna go, see that big rock? Ram. Get the Beyblade on there.
Okay. Make another boarding action check. Pilot spacecraft.
Which
minus 20.
Pilot spacecraft. Minus 20.
I forgot to put music on.
H.
Excuse me.
Minus 10 for me. Nope.
It sounds like you have a voice modulator on.
90 degrees of success.
Okay.
Would you like proof?
No.
Because I got 23. I got 23 on 90 degrees of success. So
Jesus. I think it's safe to say we bored. We bored.
yeah, just get the entire tank ready and then
You unloaded all your soldiers on the enemy ship.
yeah, tank regiment and all.
Including the Xenos ones that are just going around at the speed of sound.
Yeah, just chilling. The space marines were like, what the fuck?
Hang on a minute, those are Tau. They're filthy Xenos.
Yeah, don't worry, sanctioned.
Okay, let's pick everybody up. Here
I
we
wonder what
go.
the chat master's thinking. I've got a Baneblade on board of this.
Fuck it, why not? If it works, it works.
They'll be like, what the fuck? We should have brought him into this fight sooner.
That ground looks very jittery.
Yeah, it's not I fixed it before saving it. Why is it like that? Weird.
Oh, thank God, I thought it was just me that was seeing the jitter.
There's no jitter in the game.
Then how come the ground is twerking?
Alright.
Honestly, yeah. I think in my character went chaos. I would probably end up fucking up the Imperium royally.
I mean, can you deal with Custodes?
Have you heard of Grey
course,
Knights?
yeah.
Have you heard of Space Marines? Have you heard of actual Inquisitors?
Have you heard of the Arc Mechanicus?
Have you heard of
Wait, just-
Black Crusade rules?
Yeah, I don't like that book. I fucking hate that book.
Okay.
It's too pits the players to get that. I understand why I just hate the whole
I mean,
thing.
I mean, Leon, if this does become a Black Crusade game, think of all the artillery you can unleash.
I already
You can have artillery on your body.
Yeah, you can become Iron Warrior and become a walking siege platform.
Or I just say to mechanical fighting. What actually I can't convey to him.
There's Vox interruptions. Vox static.
I'm sorry, Leon, I can barely fucking hear you.
How about now?
Say again?
How about now?
That's a little bit better.
You're just gonna have to deal with it, but at least it's... We're just gonna have to deal with it because it's not gonna be...
Alright, I'm gonna say sorry now that if I'm gonna apologize now if I don't hear you or misunderstand you.
That's fine. I'll try and repeat things and be as clear as possible. As clear as possible.
Alright.
But it's not as bad as robotic voice. I'm using a phone.
Yeah. Don't think it's something we can fix right now. So, orcs.
So did also bring the entire tank regiment fighting off screen?
No. There's not enough room
No,
for
shit.
it. I mean, you could, but I would ask for a command or a Imperium Astra Militarum test, and you could tell that it would be a shit idea to unload a whole tank regiment on a rock with very small,
I get
narrow
skills for that.
passages filled with
Orcs.
an unknown amount of explosives in the hands of orcs.
I mean, that's I mean, if you bring, I feel like the Baneblade is just causing the looters to go crazy.
Pretty much. That's already happened. The orcs know. They smell the equipment. They smell the... what was it in... yeah, they smell the Daka in the air. They smell the scrap.
But do they smell the battle suits?
Compared to the Baneblade? Nah.
Cool. Then it was a surprise when I stabbed them in the face.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Shut up, Hammy.
Well, they'll actually be loving this, but hating it at the same time. Because it's not a fair fight, but there's lots of explosions. It's
Daka.
not a fair fight, and there's lots of explosions going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Why is there a cheerleader?
Because why not? Why not?
Exactly.
I'm concerned it might be a psyker.
That's fine. Boom. Psycho shit doesn't affect me, so I'm good.
How?
Well,
Machine trade, motherfucker.
if a psyker lobs a giant rock at you, you're still going to get crushed all the same. Yeah. But you're not affected by
But
magic.
it's like my armor points also double because it hits his armor problem. This is what happens when you don't play a human. You don't get all the nice shit.
I've been given the opportunity to play anything other than a human. I'm gonna take it.
I'm a human in my real life. I don't want to be a
Yeah.
human in my escapism as well.
That's my view in when I play D&D. I'm a human in real life. Fuck you. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this non-human.
Okay. That's how it is. Oh, I should also... I forgot the knob I wanted.
I shall roll initiative just to get it out of the way.
Yes.
May I have some dice?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
Yep.
22 initiative. I rolled a natural 10.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 7.
God, I love lightning reflexes.
No, not yet.
I just love it. Because it means you're guaranteed to be midway.
I need to acquire natural reflexes for the Tau.
I'm rolling for...
I just love it because it guarantees you're going to be midway in the initiative table. Spend a fate point, instantly go to the top.
True. How much fate do I have? I have 2 fate points. I'm not spending that just yet.
And the boys.
Yeah, boys.
Did I forget to save my knobs?
Out of curiosity here,
Probably. Yeah?
how are the Burning Angels reacting to the fact of the matter as I'm bringing a blade into a rock?
Make a scrutiny -20 check.
Scrutiny -2.
I forgot to save knobs. Very unlucky on my end. Makes me sad.
Everyone can appreciate a good knob.
Yeah.
That's 7 degrees of success.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. They consider it a dick measuring contest.
Can I determine whether or not they're okay with the Tau here?
Oh. They know they are here. They know you're operating under my flag right now.
Yes, but I'm still a Xenos.
They are aware of your existence, and they will make their hate for the Xenos known, but they won't act on it.
Because you're operating under my flag, they won't touch you. That's
Yeah.
political shit show they don't want to deal with.
Technically, you're Imperium.
Yes. I am the most imperial child to ever exist.
Alright.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if I shoot you with my cannon.
I have an 80% chance, 80% chance to go no, none of that because of my power field.
True.
Not with the volcanic one.
I can still go no, none of that with my power, with my energy shield.
What size is your ship? Size 5?
Enormous.
Enormous, so it's like plus 60, yeah.
You don't get any bonuses to hit me because of talents.
No, your size alone makes it plus 60.
Sorry?
You get plus 10 to hit, you get plus
No.
10.
No. I'm saying you don't get that because of a talent I've got.
What talent is that?
It is, I believe it is. Where are we? I think it's advanced battlesuit training.
That doesn't negate your size.
Let's go to the character creator, the talent book.
Show me saying that thing, because I've never seen that. Something that just nicks the size out of existence.
Right.
Like, because I know Black Carifix treats it as normal.
Right. In my battlesuit, I'm size enormous. However, thanks to advanced battlesuit training, you don't get any bonuses to hit me due to my size.
Oh, I said they were 1,000 artillery guns. I don't need to hit, I just need the general location.
Again, my energy field will take effect.
With 10,000 artillery guns? Yeah, no.
I mean, if you kill the Tau, I'm just gonna come back as an orc.
I'm not going to go out of my way to kill the town.
Then I won't have to come up. Then I won't have to come back as an orc.
So, Leonidas, it is your turn.
Yeah, I just see... No, I'm not in the game late. Again, so I would have like spaced the entranceway a little bit more instead of on the side, and I should just place that there.
What?
Like I wouldn't be looking at into the nothingness with the way I'm positioned.
It can fire from this
It's
position.
painful.
Yeah.
Okay. See the big rock blocking the way?
This one?
No, the
Left,
that one.
middle, or right one?
Yeah. No, the center, the very center one. I see. You just even though one more. Yeah, that.
Alright.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Roll damage.
Roll damage. Okay, that's volcano damage. And there's a single hit. That 3 Righteous Furies for 83, Pain 20, Blast 8,
Blast it.
anything smaller than a 5. 5 is just obliterated. 5 is smaller.
Okay, the orcs surrounding the rock are obliterated, indeed.
Did I not open up the orc?
The rock is
Did I not open up
still
the
there.
Okay. And then I'm just going to auto cannon and stormbolt and fucking just unload them to the front orcs with everything.
Okay. Count, make ballistics checks and count degrees of success plus blast radius. Ready?
Yeah, so auto cannon, you want me to go attack range 20? Because it's global, that's another plus 10, so that's plus 3. Now that's 7 degrees of success, maxes out at 6.
Okay.
Damage, number of hits, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 Righteous Furies. 29, 29, 29, 30.
Well, they are a horde. Damage doesn't really matter here.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. It's like,
Just flexing, okay.
yeah, I'm just flexing my Righteous Furies. Blast. I think all can cover blast of 4. Blast of 2, I'm not too sure if the blast radius is in that. And one heavy bolter. 6 degrees of success. Which is 6 double because it's 1 minute. 6. So 18, 16. Yeah, I'm just shredding the line, I'm imagining. Because the second match on page 1 link I go up 2 Righteous Furies.
It's 1 righteous fury per attack.
I'm just... Oh, second. Because of the twin thing, I'm just... So, just the 1... So 18, 16, 15, 14, 17, 18, 20, 20 Righteous Fury, 11, 20 Righteous Fury, 11, 7.
Okay.
And
You spin me right.
That's what I
Round
thought of.
and round.
Whoa!
that's that.
Aye.
I imagine I've just shredded that front line.
Yeah. There is a lot less orcs there than there used to be. Lua's turn.
It's down to you.
Huzzah! I'm clearly not the threat today.
These two, well, all the looters will shoot at your guardsman here with a minus. Let's see, degrees of success. A bunch, actually.
The degrees are yes.
4 degrees of success. Any more looters?
Looters?
Not in range of. Oh, cool looking stealth shoots over there, buddy. Very nice of you to be in range.
Wait, what? No. That's not a stealth suit.
I mean, crisis shoots.
Yeah, you've got the high ground, so it's minus to hit you anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 1 hit. And an orc loot a gun, if I am not mistaken.
Does fuck all damage, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty much. I rolled a 6.
Ah.
These books are horrible. Xenos ranged weapons. The fuck? Is someone trolling me right now?
What do you mean?
I'm searching through the book to find orc weapons.
Are you in Into the Storm?
Yeah.
Storm.
Oh, okay. I found it. Okay. Big shooter. It's 12 damage penetration 1.
I don't think that does it. I don't think that does anything.
Understandable.
So that is incredibly rude.
Let's move on. Boys.
Da boys.
They are within charge range. Some of them.
Excellent.
They will.
That means I'm in charge range of them.
They will charge your guardsmen here. These guys have to go through a crater and cannot do so. So they will just run.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit.
And get into melee range, having charged. Having sprinted. Meaning you get plus to your weapon skill against them. Sergeant shouts to his guardsmen, "Fix bayonets!" And the sound that follows. As the orcs charge. Weapon skill is a fail. The orcs fail their charge.
How dare they?
It is your turn. Thel Van Dam.
Oh look, they're in charge range. I'm gonna stay alone. Whee!
there's a lot of Vox static coming from Leonidas at the moment.
Yeah, I think the orcs got some sort of jamming signal.
Yeah, they do.
Cool. Because I got lightning attack and I charge. With you, it's 2 attacks on the charge, right?
Yes.
So first one is a hit, and thankfully hordes can't parry nor dodge.
Correct.
Second one is a hit.
Degrees of success?
One second. First one is 5. And the second one is 6. 5 and 6 degrees.
What qualities does your weapon have?
My qualities are unstable and felling 2.
Which was the first one? Didn't hear it.
It is unstable, but it's only if I miss, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So you kill a total of
Slice.
11. You
So,
slice through orc fungus like a hot knife through butter. Anything else?
Face me via greenskins in glorious melee, and know you're better.
There's only a single response. A unanimous shout.
Have at thee.
Guardsman turn. They get a natural 0. And
Yay.
because the orcs ran at them, they get a total of 6 degrees of success.
Did I at least help boost their morale
5,
as I came in to help?
Well, definitely.
Greetings,
These
humans.
ones will all fire at the remaining orcs up here. Total fail. The house guard will move.
I see, gentlemen, you're late to the party as ever.
True. They will make a full move up to around here-ish.
Yes, carrying behind the battle suit.
Why are they charging?
Charge these ones up here?
Yeah, no, the household guard, are they charging?
No, they
they're
are just
moving.
moving forward.
And they're using me as cover
Alright.
for some reason.
I was kind of hoping they would stay behind the limb and rust.
Okay.
Or the Beyblade, I mean.
Alright. They will.
Those men aren't easy to replace.
Alright. There is barking on the Vox from Leonidas. Where are you guys going? Protect
the
the
fuck out of here.
Beyblade!
I'm scared. I'm scared.
They're too expensive to put in open combat like that. Like that's no.
Alright.
You get your bulkhead. Like, I'll start using them more in open combat when they get bulkhead.
Okay. Now nothing happens. 75. Yeah, nothing happens. Unfortunate. Leonidas, it is your turn.
Scroll around the battlefield. Give me a scroll around the battlefield, please.
Yep.
See the orcs? Big clump to the left.
These guys? These guys? Which ones?
Like, literally, you know where the ground is? They're on the ground. They're in between the two rocks, but they're further behind.
These ones.
What one? Yes, those ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to auto-cannon the big, I'm gonna auto-cannon the big fucking clump there. To the left-hand side.
These ones.
Yeah.
Roll ballistics. Well, I will give you... Well, go ahead and shoot.
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
But 11 degrees of success, that maxes out at 6.
3, 4. Well, some shots hit this rock. And they spare some of the orcs. The orcs seem to be very unsatisfied with this result, because this rock was in the way of proper Daka.
Oh, that's nice. Fucking, really nice. Stands out of these, you know, the turret, sticks his head out and shouts to the orcs. Mind moving that?
One of them answers, I'll move it all right, and make it your tombstone, you get.
Oh, you know, I want proper Daka. That would have been amazing. Just give them like kick the side turret and say to the guy, just unload them. Just unload them. Mind moving that. I'm just gonna Stormbolt her. Okay. That's 11 degrees of success, maxes out to 8.8 hits. No, maxes out to 8 hits for this thing.
Alright.
Check.
Next,
maxes
next
out to
gun.
8, it doubles. And they have 2 less cannons I'm gonna fire in their faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's also 11 degrees of success. Maxes out at 1, so it doesn't move.
Just one.
Yeah, because it's a one-hit weapon, but 11 degrees of success, and they can hit the 2. So it's 2, it matches out because of the both weapons fired. But it's 1. That makes sense?
Um.
2 separate weapons on them.
Yeah. Right. Lua's turn.
How dare you? Have at thee via greenskins.
These guys.
Ace a true warrior.
They can see the house guard. And they will fire.
Where's my charge?
Not enough degrees of success.
I almost doubt you can even penetrate the armor.
Well, every gun can kill in Warhammer.
If you've got enough of it.
Yeah. This guy
Like a million that
will
thousand lads
shoot
can do anything.
at Thel Van Dam.
How dare you, sir?
That is a bullshit roll.
Bullshit good or bullshit bad?
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Ah. You can't hit me. I'm unkillable.
Did you add your high ground?
These guys will
Sorry?
run.
Friends!
A run is how many? 8 times?
6.
6. So over here, these guys. Why is it like that? They can charge you actually.
Ah, greetings, greenskins.
The green tide charges you. Shouting, clanking their weapons, shooting in the air as they approach.
I demand a real challenge. Bring me to your... tell your war boss to come to me personally.
Roll for your power field.
The power field only affects range.
Interesting. That
But I can
is-
parry.
You... A horde? No.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
That is an orc melee weapon. That is... 11 penetration 2.
I laugh at it.
Oh wait, it's got tearing, sorry. Plus 4 to that. So 15 penetration 2.
Cool. It does nothing.
Any other boys?
Da boys.
I think they're all accounted for. Oh, these ones. The ones that are in melee. They strike at your guardsmen. And they take down 2 of them.
Oh, line infantry, it's not my first place standards or...
Thel Van Dam, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go stabby stabby with lightning attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fate point that to re-roll. That's slightly better, but not as nice as I'd like. 9, 5, 6, 8. That's 1 degree of success, so 1 hit.
1 dies.
Yes. Le stab.
That was very bad.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. Oh well. Kind of everything.
Other attacks?
I mean, if I can lightning attack again, then yeah.
Oh, no. Guardsmen.
You know,
They managed to take 1 down.
Imagine it's like 5 guardsmen just pile drive one
Yeah.
one arc just simply stand with a knife.
One of the ones that were on the rock jumped down trying to crush one of them, and he just extended his bayonet, was crushed by it, but didn't die, and he killed the orc because it was torn apart by the bayonet on the last gun.
Just fucking... Get that guy on the middle!
Now.
He's guaranteed to die next. Because every time I say, get that guy on middle before combat's done, he fucking dies.
Kill
Let's
him.
see what happens. I dropped my dice.
How dare you?
Leonidas, make a willpower test plus 20 from your armor.
What's it trying to do?
It's a psychic power.
No, what is the power trying to influence my mind?
It's trying to stun you.
Yeah, don't think that works.
It works just fine.
You dare question? You dare question the might of the GM?
No, it's because of the machine trait.
What, are you immune to being stunned?
It's anything that's psychic related tries to influence my mind.
Yeah, it's not trying to influence your mind. It's trying to stun you.
Yeah. So you say it's willpower plus 20.
Yes. And tell me your degrees of success.
That's 4 degrees of success.
Tasty.
Lovely jubbly.
James like fuck.
Let's see. No. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you are stunned for 1 round. You do not have a psi rating, so nothing extra happens here. That's about it. Now, you hear a voice. It's an orc voice. It still screams of war, of proper Daka, of proper scrap. And the voice says, I'll get you head to head, Lulu Noidus. I'll get your shiny things. I'll get your Daka.
I spend a fate point to resist being stunned.
Alright. You are no longer stunned.
You're not done yet. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Ah yes, just ignore the tower and the fancy battle suit, please.
I'm just going to say into my mind as this guy's talking, because if he can talk to my mind, he can hear what's going on there.
Yeah?
And I'm just going to spout a bunch of ones and zeros. And feedback, look, that's fun.
Okay.
It's going to do nothing, but like, I'm glad. Basically, can I blather test them?
You could, yes.
Like, just to see like, with the book.
Do you have Forbidden Lore Xenos Orcs?
Forbidden Lord Xenos. I do have general Forbidden Lord Xenos.
Okay. Then
Because it's not very specific where that one.
make a blather with minus 30 then.
Minus 30. Blather. Safety turns into minus 10. No. 7 degrees of success.
Alright.
Threshold 95, 25.
Very interesting.
Yes, indeed, yes.
I think he's like the road. I think Blather actually. Let me check what Blather actually does. Well, still for time and confused and distracting a stream of conversation. I think it acts like a stun without being stunned.
You see every orc around grab their head and scream. But nothing else.
Very least they're just getting a bunch of ones and zeros in their head right now. That's all it has.
Okay, Leonidas, it is your turn.
That's nice.
You're not stunned.
No, that's nice. I'm just gonna... like, see that fucking orc that's sitting on top of there with the rock on top, right on top of the rock formation?
This one?
Yes, that one. Last cannon. Double last cannon, so if you attempt to dodge it, you're gonna get hit the other one.
I rolled a 69 to...
Nice.
Very nice. It wasn't anything specific, but I just wanted to roll my dice, and I got a nice result. Ballistics.
That's a nat one.
Right.
I think he may be hit.
Yeah, I think that
The orc is destroyed.
hits. Double last cannon. And I'm gonna tell the driver to move the tank up. The beam blade up.
Okay.
So I can... like, just behind the battle, so... what can I see from there?
More orcs in front of you here. More orcs there. More orcs there, and an orc there.
Okay, I'm gonna use my stormbolt just to wipe out the orcs that are engaging my guardsmen. Just boom, 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 boom.
The ones in melee with them give you minus 20.
Yeah, but the short range is full of so congratulations, I just got a plus 20 to it.
It's... and Baneblade has a rule about firing so close.
That's the main gun.
Yeah, probably.
That's the main gun that's not.
Yeah. I just have to find it to be sure. It might come up sometime in the future.
Yeah. It's the main gun that basically anything below a size 5 just gets obliterated. That might be what you're thinking about.
Baneblade.
I think it's like if they try to engage in melee range.
The Baneblade's size is so great that all facing weapons may have difficulties targeting certain enemies as their line of sight might be blocked. So, let's say if someone is on the right side of your tank, you wouldn't be able to fire at them with a gun from the left side.
Yeah, that's
But
like
yeah.
versus. It's like any vehicle.
So, for example, your right las cannon here and your right storm bolters wouldn't be able to fire here, or anywhere for that matter in this situation.
Yeah, I can still pepper them from stunts and mounts from the right other side though.
Yeah.
Just boom, 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 boom. And the old cannon did stunts and mount 8 degrees of success. Max is out to 8, so it's 8 times 8. And then so many hits I get.
With a minus 10, with a minus 20.
Yes.
Right.
I just turned that to a plus 20 instead of plus 40.
Yeah. These orcs are obliterated.
And man, I'm just gonna put my hand out and say to the tower, okay, you got those guys. Just
Yes,
point
I
to the
got
guy.
me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold that. I'm just gonna hold my personal action to. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna fire a massive rock. The thing is blocking all paths. You need to roll damage.
Roll damage, yeah.
That's 78 damage with a righteous fury in there.
Okay.
With pain 20. Felling 2.
It's broken.
Yeah, and it's got concussive sign and there's,
Hey, look! Hey, look! There's now a cave.
Looters. Firing at the crisis suits.
There are many crisis suits. Which one?
The ones up there.
How dare you?
I love that this fucking thing's got felling 2. Like,
No successes. These guys will shoot at the guardsman.
Worry not, guardsman. I shall protect thee.
2 of them
Oh.
die.
it's fine.
Under the weight of fire from
Cool.
the
He's not the elite course,
shooters. Any other... Can't see anything. They fired. No more looters around. Boys. These boys will sprint all the way here. Wait, these guys, they can see stuff too.
No.
Dog shit.
Indeed, yes.
Boys ran. Boys will charge.
For what? Good sir, how dare you?
Melee attacks against guardsmen. Take out 3. Thale Van Dam. It is your
Cool,
turn.
before I do anything, I'm going to order my broadsides to open fire on that motherfucker.
Okay.
Do I need to do a command test?
No. You can fire them as is.
Cool. I can't remember what you said there, but ballistic skill was.
The base was 35, I think.
Alright, 35. They're going to half aim each, so the first one is a hit.
It's a dodge.
And the second one is a hit.
Roll damage.
Tearing. We 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2. I'm great at math. Yeah. 8. 29 points of damage with 12 pen and felling and felling. Is he dead?
No, he is not.
Cool. I will then proceed to lightning attack at the orcs in front of me.
You get a plus 20, I believe.
Oh yes, hold on, I keep forgetting that. Cool. I'm gonna fate point that again because I don't want to just do 1 or 2 of them.
And they ran as well.
20.
Lightning attack is individual attack, so you
That's
Yeah.
7 degrees. That's 7 degrees of success.
lightning attack is individual attacks and rogue trader.
I thought it was.
No,
Ah, fuck! I'm getting mixed up. Getting mixed up again.
Yeah,
aren't
yeah,
I?
they are
Shit.
individual attacks.
Yeah. Sorry. So, first one hits.
Yes.
Second one also hits. Third one hits. And sadly, there's only 4 lightning attacks. 3 lightning attacks. Sorry. You've got one weapon.
That takes out the orcs in front of you.
lightning
Huzzah!
attack got buffed but nerfed at the same time because it's DOS related than the other ones.
And because I've got 2 weapon fighting, I'm firing on this son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I am firing on full auto with my twin link plasma rifle.
-10 because he's in high ground.
Cool. I got a 0.
Interesting.
And that one.
Yeah. That is maximum degrees of success.
All the degrees.
What's your weapon maxed out at?
My weapon maxed out at 4.
So
Four
it
hits.
hits.
Does he dodge?
He's already dodged this round.
Oh shit! Yeah. So first smack attack is. Oh, that's fucking abysmal. 11 points of damage with 10 pen.
No damage.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Second one is, fuck's sake, 13 points of damage with 10 pen.
That is some damage.
Third one. 7 plus 18 points of damage with 10 pen.
18. Okay, that is
And-
a little bit damage
and lo-
more.
And last but not least, 8 plus 3 plus 11. No, it's not. It's 8. That is 19 points of damage with 12 pen. No, not 12 pen. 10 pen. Sorry.
And how much damage?
19 with 10 pen.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. The orc is wounded.
Huzzah!
Right through his armor.
Good for you, sir.
Guardsmen.
That's me.
Can they... Oh, well, they will fight back here. And they will join in with the other guys. Charge against the orcs. That is 2 orcs down. Orcsies.
Gentlemen, do you require assistance?
They're just screaming, "Die, Xenos filth!" as they charge the orcs with bayonets.
I'm Xenos Filth. I'm not going to get involved.
Any
Smart man. Smart man.
house guard will remain still, and let's see what happens this round. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing.
Precisely, fuck all.
Leonidas.
So, I see 2 orcs on the right side, the other one in the centre.
Whoops. Through the Baneblades augurs.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna auto cannon and las cannon the big guy.
Okay.
at the very center.
Yeah. Roll your attacks.
Auto cannon first
Mm-hmm.
to the main guy. Boom. That's 5 degrees of success.
Roll the damage for the attacks.
5. Boom. That's 24, 23, 27, which is Righteous Fury. 21, 31. I will roll the Righteous Fury to confirm. That's confirmed. I shall roll the d10.
What's the pen on this?
That's 1 pen. Pen 4, I think, or pen 0. I really don't know where I'm pen.
Let's
I don't have my
pens.
boots.
Okay, okay. Which one is it? Ranged weapons.
So, the 27 turns into 28. I got
Hydra autocannons. Pen 6. Okay. The orc is still standing.
last cannon. Last cannon.
Let's cannon.
I don't want a Let's Cannon. I want a fusion blade.
Roll ballistics.
4 degrees of success.
It's a dodge.
That's nice. Just got a 21 carry bolter into his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's 9, 10, 11 degrees of success, matches out to 8.
Alright.
Because of 20-minute, there's Righteous Fury in there. 12, 14, 14, 24, which is the Righteous Fury, 17, 14, 21, 16. Pen 4.
Alright.
And I will roll the second. I will then move to confirm the Righteous Fury, which is probably going to go through, but that one just do nothing. Which is a success. Slash R, 1d10, which is
The book with the extended vehicles has all the random unique guns and does not have the common ones. Why? Why?
Dunno.
Piece of shit. Anyway. Well, like,
so that's
it's the same.
27 turns into that 24 turns into 27. 8, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. 2 damage. And I will roll the second set of 8 damages. Uh, 14, 13, 16, 12, 12, 21, 24, which is just really good, doesn't matter, 19.
With a penetration of how much?
Penetration These are heavy bolters, so just twin like heavy bolters, so I think that's just 10-4, I think. I could be wrong on the timing.
Okay. That is very little damage.
The orc says no, none of that.
Yeah, it's a very tough bugger. It takes the bolt shots to the face and laughs. You have to try harder than that, you gate Lulunitis.
Look, I need to rope down. I'll get him next one.
Mm-hmm. Luas against the guardsman with a negative bonus. Kill 1. These ones will wipe out this squad. They will attempt at least.
Oh, blast.
Yes, they do.
No, not the humans.
These guys will shoot at the crisis suits up there. No hits. The boys will attempt to kill guardsmen. Kill 2 of them. They have fired. These guys will also fire at the crisis suits.
Me?
They get 1 hit through.
Take it as not firing on me.
They are firing at the crisis suits on the boulder.
Son of a bitch.
Big that is 13 penetration 1.
Absolutely nothing.
Right. Thale Van Dam, your turn.
Cool. My charge is 24. Oh, jeez. Oh, hi.
We're using inches. Just to make sure.
I believe I am on inches. Beep beep. Hi. Gonna start stabbing. So first one is a hit. Does he dodge?
Hordes do not dodge.
Oh shit, here's a horde. Second one is also a hit.
Okay.
I don't need to roll damage, do I?
You
No, I
not,
don't.
no.
Cool. I'm then going to order my broadsides to fire on the same orc.
Okay.
They're both going to half aim. So first one is a hit at a 3.
Splat.
Does he dodge?
They do not.
Cool. And the second one is a miss.
Nice though.
Let's see if we can shoot the big bastard down with one attack. That's 2 righteouses.
You rolled a double 10s.
Double 10.
Interesting. It's a one roll again to confirm, and it's 1 righteous fury per attack.
Yeah. That's a confirm.
Okay. Roll 1d10.
That's a 9.
Ouch! 19 damage penetration. Sorry, 29 damage.
20 plus 6 plus 3 plus 9 plus 8. That is 46 damage with felling and 12 pen.
That kills the orc.
Huzzah! I have stolen the kill.
A shot from the crisis suit puts an end to the screaming and shouting of the knob on top of the
Shut
rock.
the fuck up. Bang.
Its brains are now mush splattered across the rock, the pride rock from the Lion
Dude,
King.
it was a fucking rail cannon. If anything, it's probably vaporized this. So
Yeah. There is a hole through his skull, precisely cut at the size of the bullet from the railgun. And the orc is no more.
It is deceased. It is an ex-orc.
Zork.
Yes.
That,
So who's ready to have a go if they think they're hard enough?
I will roll for thumbnail, and we shall continue.
It's the circle of life.
There it is.
Doo-doo-doo.
That's dead. Come on,
It's very dead.
it's locked.
It's
Guardsman.
been crumped.
Do not kill the orc. House guard will move in front of the Bane Blade to keep it safe.
Yes, keep the massive tank safe. I don't think it needs it.
It is the Bane Blade's turn.
Leo.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. What do you see?
There is an orc, still, two orcs, still engaged with your guardsmen here. Thel Van Dam has engaged looters here. There is some other looters here. What else do you see from the tank? And you see the knob atop the monolith there. Yeah, the Pride Rock.
Very dead.
Die to a rail cannon shot.
That's nice. So the orcs on the far side of the crisis set, the left-hand side.
Yeah, you can aim them. You can shoot at them, yeah.
Yeah, but
Bada boom bam bam.
not even bothering.
Bang, bang, he shot me down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna volcanic gun them.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, which one are you firing on?
The one so I don't hit you.
Yeah. They all
Has
get
8 blasts,
obliterated from the Blast 8 gun.
And then I'm just gonna have my boys on the left-hand side of the tank. The starbolt, the bolters just unload on the guys that, the two orcs that engaging the guardsmen on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the men, just the bolters on my sponsons.
Okay. Minus 20 again.
It's 20. Commentary bolter. 20. That's a 6 degrees of success. That's success.
That clears the orcs.
4, 5,
They're all dead.
10. Yeah.
They're dead, Jim. They're dead.
And I'm just gonna clear up with some of the battle suits, some of our kill things, enemies with the auto cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And just pop so he can get a charge going in the ghost.
Army.
This one over here.
The one that he's engaged in, yeah, just
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop. So you can get a charge of him.
Alright.
Okay. How many degrees of success?
1 second, just try to find the old one. 10, 30. Plus 20, engaged. 8 degrees of success, matches out at 6 of success.
That does it. The orcs are dead.
Huzzah!
It's all good.
Now, 2 squads of looters will shoot at Thel Van Dam.
How dare you, sir?
First one does nothing. Second one hits you twice.
Cool. So first, fuck goes through, and the second one does nothing.
Alright. First one does less than 10 damage with penetration
Cool.
and all.
Does nothing.
It does a lot of Daka.
Thinking of my armor.
The orcs are enjoying it very much. There's
I'm
no
enjoying.
more-
I'm enjoying cutting him into ribbons.
There's no more boys around. Thel Van Dam, it is your turn.
Cool. I see these orcs over here. I do not like these orcs over there. They are within charge range. Over here. Beep beep.
You are in melee with them.
So first attack is a hit. Do you need to know the degrees or no? You don't.
I don't.
And the second one is also a hit.
That leaves one of them.
Huzzah, vile Xenos. Sorry, vile Greenskin. I'm technically a Xenos as well.
Well, they are Xenos to you.
Yes. What say thee, Greenskin?
Guardsmen will run over here. House guard will remain in front of the Baneblade. And Leonidas, Baneblade, it is your turn. You don't see anything really. No
Oh,
more
yeah, they're in
hostiles in your sights.
Oh yeah, they're in the crater, aren't they?
Yeah. Baneblade is charging, refueling.
It does the Bane Blade do even?
The blade
Taking
has
hand
stopped
was that?
baning.
That one?
What? Sorry?
Was it my turn now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
You do not see any hostiles.
I'm just gonna say to the men, just hold where you are and let the crisis just do it. Do what was left, because it seems like it's just drags. Is my character right in assuming that? It's just clean up.
Yeah, there's a few left.
Yeah, just clean up some of my characters. Just gonna go like, right boys, let's go out. Aye, let's head back. We'll let them deal with it. Set charges on the reactor and wait.
These looters will shoot.
Me.
They are better off shooting at the crisis suits on the rock.
How dare you, sir?
They get one hit. Nothing of interest. This guy will melee you successfully.
I'm gonna parry and say, no, he's still a horde, isn't he?
Well, technically, yes, but no. You know, you can
Cool.
parry that.
I say no to that with a 4.
Okay, you just kick
Stop it. Stop
its
it.
gun to the side as it's trying to ram it to your face.
No, I don't even kick. I just casually, I just go, stop it. Like how you bat at a fly. Stop it. Stop it.
It's screaming,
embarrassing
"Come here, you
yourself."
goat!"
You're embarrassing yourself. Stop it. Tell me, Greenskin, where is your war boss that I may slay him?
I'll pick your shiny shoot, and I'll be boss then.
No. I want to know your current. I wish to know about your current war boss.
Make a blather test.
Ah, shit. Do I even have blather? Is that even a thing? Blather, blah, 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 blah.
Is it a what is it? Advanced?
It
skill?
is a skill.
Is it an advanced though?
I don't think so.
It is an advanced, yeah.
Ah.
So you cannot even attempt it if you haven't trained it at all.
What about a flat fellowship?
Well, it's gonna be with a -30.
Hmm. No, I don't get it.
Okay. The orc continues on with the threats of acquiring your shiny bits, cracking you open and smashing your puny skull, but does not reveal the information you seek.
Filthy green skin, prepare to be stabbed.
And it is your turn.
Cool, I'm gonna lightning attack him. So first attack is a hit. Does he parry or dodge?
He dies.
Cool, second attack is a hit. And third attack is also a hit. How lucky is he feeling?
The orc is dead.
Cool. And I can essentially do a half move up towards the crater. Which would be 8 inches. Oval greenskins, come out to play, eh? I wish to have words with you about your war boss and his location.
We are reaching you for your war boss's extended warranty.
Yes, his life insurance is due.
Guardsman
He's no longer the war boss. I am the war boss.
will have to the guardsmen fail to climb up there. House guards stay there guarding. The crisis suits didn't fire.
Ah, shit, yeah, I'm gonna order them to fire on, these.
Mm-hmm.
So, first one is a hit. Second one is a hit.
Splat, splat. Baneblade is waiting for the cleanup. Luz will shoot at Thel Van Dam.
Are they going to be slightly more responsive to the whereabouts of their war boss?
Considering they are not even firing at your general direction with that roll.
They just go, whee!
They are still firing at the crisis suits there as they turn their heads, still firing, and by the time their guns are aimed at you, they've jammed, they're out of ammo, or they need to crank them again to fire.
Ah, greetings, greenskins. Would you be kind enough to point me in the direction of... I wish to stab him in the face repeatedly.
Make a fellowship -30.
Son of a bitch. But I'm literally the biggest one there. Still no.
Interesting. It is your turn.
Me, cool. Full move. Just gonna plop down into here and go. Greetings, gentlemen. I wish to talk to you. I wish to talk to you about me fighting your war boss and proving who is the biggest.
Make the weapon skill, and for every degree of success, you can add 5 to an intimidation check.
Cool. 5. Take away 6. That is 25. That is 5 degrees of success.
Okay.
That is a 54. We're not working. Take away 54. That's 3 degrees of success, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, gentlemen, I see you're the last of your colleagues alive. Where is your war boss, and how may I find him to stab him?
The orc presses the trigger. There is a loud click and no bang. The orc squeezes the trigger again, another click, no bang. It shakes its shoulder, carrying the ammo bucket.
I like that. It's just a literal bucket.
And there is no clanking noises. The bucket is empty.
Sir, please be reasonable. I wish to stab your war boss. And mayhaps you could be the new war boss upon his death.
The orc will say, "The boss is not here."
Then who is currently in command?
Big Nob Gaka
Then please inform me. Please inform him. I wish to fight him 1-on-1.
You don't
The
wish to
proof.
speak to the boss. You have to go through the interpreter.
I beg your pardon, sir.
The boss don't want to speak with your gates.
Clearly
The
he
boss may only speak through the interpreter.
Then whom is the interpreter? And clearly your boss is a coward for not wanting to face me in glorious melee. Is he truly an orc if he does not wish to fight me?
Make a scrutiny check.
Oh, I'm good at scrutiny. I can do scrutiny.
To be fair, he's probably wanting my character molten mold at this moment in time.
Scrutiny. Aha, it's perception. I have a plus
is.
20 to this. So anything under 80 and I'm laughing. Motherfucker.
No. What, did you not 100?
I got an 83. I mean, it depends if my suit has auto sensors. Does my auto suit have auto sensors? Please say yes. If so, that's a success.
Well, does
No,
it
it's not.
say so?
Auto sensors are just awareness. Never mind.
Okay. Well, it was an opposed test against the orc's deception, and it also failed very miserably.
Oh, thank Christ.
So, by the orc's ranting, you can make out that the boss is not the typical orc, the likes of Gazgol or what was the name of the orc in Dawn of War 3?
Fuck, I know the one you're on about, but I can't remember either.
Yeah, no,
Gorguts. That was the name. Gorguts.
Yeah.
Like Gorguts, like Gazgol. It's a different type of orc. And so it is reasonable that an orc as that wouldn't go in an open duel with someone.
Then perhaps, gentlemen, then perhaps, Mr. Orc, where may I find this war boss most reliably?
The boss got the biggest rock.
I thought we were on the biggest rock.
No, stupid gate. This is a big rock. The boss got the biggest.
Where perhaps may we find the biggest?
Oh, boss is coming. Boss will find ya and crump ya.
Can you send a message to him currently?
Yes, I'll send a message to the boss. And the
Good.
orc just goes to an open spot on the rock and just shouts very loudly. Orc boss! This kid wants a crumple.
I'll have you know, I am coming for him, and I will be taking his skull as a trophy.
The orc repeats what you said. Very loudly towards the open void.
I mean, if you believe that work.
Yeah, it's a fucking orc. It will work. Now, you're now my prisoner. Any resistance will result in immediate dismemberment.
Farah, you got someone talking to you in the stream chat.
Yeah, I know. Probably a bot.
What say thee, Sir Orc?
What is you asking?
I am taking you prisoner, and if you resist, I will dismember your limbs.
I am no prisoner to no git.
Then I shall take your arms and legs.
It will attempt to punch you.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it does.
I'm just gonna let it punch the armor and see what happens.
It is 4 plus orc strength. How much is orc strength?
Because it'll be with their strength bonus, which should be at least an 8.
Yeah, something like that. It's a total of 12 damage.
Cool. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Please tell me the orc's hand breaks.
Yeah, you didn't even that one.
Nah, they are very tough. It don't break.
Are we quite finished now, Mr. Orc?
It still fights back. It doesn't relent. And says, I'll get your fancy pointy stick, you gate.
Oh, you want my fancy pointy stick? I say as I turn it toward, just turn it on in his face.
It is kind of scared but impressed at the same time.
I mean, it's an energy blade, and the fact that I just turned it on his face should result in him being impaled by it slightly.
Yeah, its eyes are burning. Its flesh starts to blister. It screams and
Oh,
dies.
oh yeah, I killed it. Damn it! I was
Your character's gonna get a stream like saying, "Hey, you've got like 1 minute to get off this fucking rock, or it's gonna blow."
Oh, very well. I was hoping.
Leonidas drives behind you with a Bane blade and taps you on the
I'm
shoulder
not
with the main gun.
I was merely trying to take an orc hostage. Prisoner.
Oh, dude, no, just no.
It may have had more information that we could have used.
No. Orcs only understand one thing: biggest gun equals strongest gun.
I mean, its warboss knows that I'm coming for it, and hopefully it will be encouraged to target me.
Yeah, let's. Okay.
Yeah, this Bane
Unless
blade
that's-
doesn't have a very good Vox system, Leonidas.
Yeah, you know, I spent all this money on it. I had to skimp on the box.
Come along, gentlemen. Let us leave this accursed place.
He's already leaving. He's already left. He's like, ah.
I will admit, Sir Leonidas, I am tempted to challenge the chapter master to a friendly duel.
Yeah, no, he'll kill you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But I've heard that that Space Marines are truly magnificent warriors.
Yeah.
And to test one's mettle against them would be truly a word.
You just hear it. You just hear the next one. No, but he'll kill you. Him and his entire chapter. Well,
That doesn't sound like a very honourable duel to me.
honor is subjective.
That is slightly inconvenient, shall we say.
Yes, just don't think about challenging your studies.
I'm sure I can maybe take one or two.
You could, but the issue you have, Fishman, Blue Group, is the only reason why they're not shooting at you is because you're operating under my flag.
Ah.
That should tell you all you need to know. And the only reason why I'm not shooting at you is because I kinda need you for something.
I do hope it's nothing nefarious.
It's subjective.
Would you care to elaborate?
No.
Well, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
Yep.
They plan to feed Tau brains to the Emperor to awaken him.
Well, tough luck. I will stab everyone on the ship at least once.
You get to, you know he's not actually planning anything nefarious, it's just he doesn't trust you at this moment to tell you anything.
Sorry, I generally didn't hear you there.
Yeah, he won't let you roll anything, he just genuinely doesn't trust you at the moment to tell you anything.
Ah. Then perhaps I could be of assistance and reverse engineer some of that juicy Necron technology you've got locked away.
No.
Oh. You're so mean.
And if you approach that place again, they will kill you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, I'm not even sure you could break the security in that place, and if you did, well, all guns would just fly at you.
You know what they say, curiosity killed the Groot, but satisfaction brought it back.
He's like, yeah, I'm not going to pay attention to that. He's just leaving.
Aha! 1-0 to Thelva Dam. I shall wear down the Rogue Trader. Yes, so what's happening next?
Next, there is a Voxcast from the ship's auger arrays.
Sir, there is an orc coming our way on a rock, and it appears to carry a human with it.
Yeah, boxes, yeah. Voice mode's breaking up.
Yeah. There is an orc coming our way, and it's carrying a human.
A human?
Okay, kill the orc, take the human.
Are you sure that is wise? Maybe it is merely a muppet at this point.
Kill the orc, take the human.
I will roll for ballistics.
Shoots the human.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dangerous shot. You might hit the human.
I mean, get happy to do it.
Okay.
We've got like, I think we've got like 70 ballistic. He's got like 65 ballistics plus 2 unnatural ballistics going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because the implant was like 7. Takes his time. He's probably gonna hit it.
I mean, if you want me to shoot the orc, I'd probably have a better chance of doing it.
Can you get better than a base standard of 60, 70, 95?
Do. 1 second. I can get up. If I half aim, I can get to 105.
I mean, do you have a long one that does film?
I have a twin link plasma gun. Plasma rifle.
Bruh.
What? You sound very disappointed.
Or,
Just,
or perhaps I can maybe merely borrow one of my broadside's heavy rail rifles.
if you want to take a crack at it, go nuts.
Sorry, say again?
If you want to do it, then do it.
Very well then. I will fire away with the heavy rail rifle.
Roll ballistics.
May I please borrow a dice?
Right away.
If I got time, I will be doing a full aim.
You have enough time for a full aim, yeah.
Cool. That is just a hit. Just.
That would be a fail then.
Damn.
It is a failed. It is a failed test. You
Bugger, I shot
miss.
the human.
I suggest you fate point that.
I have no more fate points. I spent them in the previous battle thinking that forgetting that it wasn't degrees a degree.
Could Pepe have think the shot? But if he had to think of full line, it would be 105 base.
I mean, if I was allowed to use my plasma rifles, then that'd be most definitely a hit.
The orc reaches your vessel. It's got the human chained and is pretty much dragging him around.
Ah,
And,
greetings, filthy green skin.
Yeah, quite easy. I'll talk to him.
It goes around shouting, asking for the boss git.
That will be me.
I also step forward thinking thinking he means me.
No, you just get a stun looking Leonidas. It's like, this is my ship. You fucking back off here.
To be fair, Leonidas, you do not know which boss man he's asking for.
Me.
Filthy green skin. Which boss man are you asking for?
The orc turns to the human it's dragging and asks in low Gothic, "Who's the boss gay?" And the human points towards Leonidas.
Oh, very well then. That is indeed your show. My apologies.
And again, the orc asks the human in low Gothic to tell your boss git that I'm the interpreter and I'll be here for a discussion. And the human repeats what the orc said, but normally.
This is half the fun, dude.
Yeah, no, you just look like, raw. What the fuck?
So Leonidas, do you wish me to be your interpreter?
No.
Ah, you're no fun.
This dog, one of my masters come out, will interpret it for me.
Ah, you're no fun.
Joy.
Woof, 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 woof.
Let me
I
find
apologize, I do not know
your.
what that means.
Woof, 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 woof.
What, Lassie stuck in the well?
Oh, woof, woof,
Lassie's found a thermonuclear device.
woof, woof. So that same interpreter, even though I can understand what he's saying, so I just look at the human and go entity and low gothic. And it's like, are you hostage?
He shows you the chain affixed. It's wrapped around him. One end leads to the orc's hand, and the other leads to the human's hand. He's been made to hold one end of the chain so it is tight on him.
So I'm just gonna say to the human to, because this whole situation is just fucking weird, Lena. It's just like, what does he want?
Quick question, Selena. Is this how human marriages work? I am unfamiliar with the custom.
No.
Ah.
But Lena just says to the humans, like, what does he want? What does he want to talk to me about?
The human relays your words to the orc in a manner the orc can understand, with grunts, many hand movements, and many thumps on the chest, and some stomps of the legs. The orc then waves its head in understanding and says to the interpreter, Big Boss Zap Noggin wants Big Boss Git to know that all its ducker and all its smacker is now orc property. And they should immediately seize and desist all hostile activities immediately. Resistance is futile.
That's marvelous to hear. I don't belong to him, so I'm exempt.
It's just looking at this orc, and it's like, huh? Like, it's not like, what the fuck are you saying? It's more of a, is this guy for you?
I believe he is.
No, he doesn't say it, it's just the look that he's given.
The orc can. Yeah, go ahead.
And then Lena is just scratches his head. And it's like, looks to the towel, my towel friend, and say, and just saying, hi, got, like, just say to him, and it's like, do you have a real run fix to this thing?
I mean, if I have my two colleagues ready to fire at my command.
One moment. And I'm just going to give a binary chat, you know, a little binary screech to see whether I know they have heavy weapons. Like my own guys have heavy weapons. Looking at this orc.
There's a bunch of plasma guns around the hangar right now.
And I'm just gonna go, like, I'm gonna snap my fingers for open fire on the orc.
Make a command test.
Command test.
I mean, it's gonna be plus 1,000.
Yeah, good, that's an all pass.
Yeah.
Command test. I'm gonna get plus 20 to this. 7 degrees of success.
Plasma and las fire from all directions. Obliterate the orc.
And I'm just gonna look at him and go, I don't accept your offer. Send his head to the war boss with an imperial eagle on its forehead and say, all your property belong to me.
Servitors come to pick the body and mark it. And the interpreter is still hanging there, shaking from
1 second. I'm
all-
just gonna go up.
all-
I'm going up to the chain and just cut it.
I mean, once the orc is dead and he lets
yeah,
go of the
it's-
chain, it just falls off him.
Oh, okay. I thought it was literally just bound by the chain, like it was had a cuff on its wrist.
Nope.
Okay,
It wasn't even tied in any way. It was one end was held by him and the other was held by the orc, and it was
Okay,
just twisted around him. Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood. Sorry.
I'm just gonna look at this human and go, what's your name?
His name is Jam.
Yeah.
DJAM.
So, but you can speak to the orc.
Come again?
He said you can speak to the orc.
I still didn't hear you. Sorry.
He said, can you speak to the orcs?
He nods and says, "Well, I can speak enough that they can understand me."
Welcome to House Laconia. You work for me now.
That's a total upgrade. And looks around.
Everything's lying around.
At least I don't have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get special, and he's like, prove yourself useful. And I might actually see you.
Before the orcs caught me, I was a scientist, a form of a remembrancer. Cataloging and recording all sorts of scientific discoveries on the surrounding star systems and planets.
Then my niece will definitely have use of you. And I'm just gonna talk to the local the captain that's here and go make sure he gets onto the first transport to my niece.
Right away, sir.
Make sure you give him 100 thrones per day. Basic private conscripted British pay.
The other guardsmen go, 100 thrones per day? The other guy says, well, I only take 2. The servitor, who still has a little essence of cognition still left in him, you guys are getting paid?
Damn it, I was just about to say that.
You get paid in blessings and bolts.
Question, Leonidas. Am I going to get paid anytime soon?
Can you?
I beg your pardon?
Yes.
Huzzah! Already I am doing better than I was.
You get paid in food and blankets.
I was hoping for currency and rare technology.
We'll get to that part.
No, looks like we have to start battlefield looting.
Yeah, it's more like, he's like, survive this campaign, then I'll pay you. I pay in performance.
Very well then. Do not blame me if
Because
any
you're
battlefield. Then I shall be calling dibs on any battlefield salvage I find.
Depends on what you find.
Depends on if you can catch me.
You know, I pay based on performance of campaign. Meaning you get performance pay at the end of the campaign.
Ah.
It's a whole legal issue.
Sounds fishier than a croot in a pond.
It
No,
doesn't.
you actually will pay. You will actually pay.
Yeah. You get paid in Melta canisters to the back of the head.
It's more like he's trying to keep the books clean. If he gives Xenos regular pay, it's weird. He'll even pull out a contract showing you it's legit. Show you the law in Lex Imperial 1.
Then I apologise if any Astartes war gear goes missing.
Yeah, you will not touch that stuff.
But I need to
I will
study
give you a
it.
sign-on bonus. I will give you a sign-on bonus if you do not touch that.
Tell you what, I won't touch the Astartes war gear if you give me some of the Necron gear.
No.
even just a scarab.
No.
What if
Not
I am
asking
able?
for something I do not trust you with that stuff yet.
What if I am able to reverse engineer it and make your fleet far more superior?
No.
You are an interesting
I
gentleman.
You clearly do not understand our ways.
Humans, Tau, we're all the same at the end of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna know that. He just walked away.
Well.
Clearly the Tau has no idea about anything.
Just gonna turn to my start foxing my crisis suits on our private channel, saying, "How much Space Marine shit do you think we can get away with hiding?"
None.
Well, it would be easier if we had any stealth shoots. The
Yes.
Guelas would have no way of detecting us.
Yes.
And then if a battlefield gets too messy for their senses or their auspexes, then any equipment caught in explosions, fires, or large-scale
engagements.
engagements would certainly be
quick question,
considered lost.
Quick question, Parrot. Do I have any contacts, old contacts that owe me a favor or two in the Tau Empire?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think I could maybe send a message to try and get some dudes in stealth suits?
Well, you wouldn't be able to send a message very easily. Because, well, humans, for example, use astropaths.
Yeah.
And this specific ship has dogshit astropaths. astropaths.
Well, it's a good job that
No.
Tau don't use astropaths.
No, the Tau don't.
And
The Taus don't actually know much about the warp.
It's sticky and we don't like it.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. If the astropaths agree in any way with you to send a message to someone that could then relay it to the Tau, then okay, but that is a very slim chance of happening.
I will
Or-
be going to ask him politely, at least.
Or you would have to find some Tau tech that is capable of extremely long range communication, which still has to be received by someone.
I am going to ask the astropaths politely.
Hmm.
Greetings, humans. May I make a long distance call?
Yeah, I do have to say,
Yeah.
he's accessing a restricted area.
You never said it was restricted.
Well,
I can read
the
it.
astropath could be contacted outside of the.
In which case, I'm going to knock on the door to the astropath center to ask if I
Yeah.
can have a meeting with
The
one.
astropathic relay. They would ask permission from Leonidas to allow you to the astropathic relay.
And the character will be like, why do you need that?
I wish to send a message to my family, letting them know I'm fine.
How? Tau don't use astropaths.
Yes, but I'm fairly sure that there is probably someone nearby that can send a message to them. Leapfrog.
No. They're in the Tau Empire, if you can even call it that.
But I'm fairly sure I can maybe contact someone from on the fringe worlds to then send a message that way.
Okay. Here's how the astropathic relay works, from my understanding. I'm not totally clued up on it. They need a direct link in who you're wanting to talk to. Meaning they need a name.
Blast. In which case, then I shall have to do it the hard way. Random radio signals into space.
Roll a
I'm
D100.
not stopping you, but I could attempt to contact my
89.
sister.
Well, message is sent. No response.
Send
I'll
it
be
via
doing-
that Necron
I will-
remote.
I will be doing that every day.
Okay. We'll roll again next session. Yeah?
My character's just going to say, I could get a message to my sister, who will probably send a message to our first year, who's trying to invade our world. One of your own people constantly happens to then possibly get it to your family.
Yes, if it's possible.
Renee says, what's the message?
Question: Can you read Tau? Out of
Probably.
character.
Probably not.
Not yet.
In which case, then I shall give you the
wow.
message. In which case, then I shall give you the message in Tau.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, the astropath could relay the picture.
I won't be sending it, it'll be like, yeah, we'll send it. But I won't be sending it, not yet.
Ah, you bastard. I feel like I'm being kept hostage. Would you truly deny someone the comfort of family?
You're talking to a guy who used female battalions as rangefinders.
Would you truly deny someone that wishes to talk to their one and only daughter?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
You're talking to a guy who uses people as rangefinders.
Look inside yourself. Let me appeal to your humanity.
And judging by the amount of augments Leonidas has, you could look inside him.
Shit, he's many robots.
Yeah, I'm like 95% single. 96, I've recently updated my save.
Then look inside you and search your urbanity.
Logic says no.
Ah.
Nah. I'm not gonna be using this as a way to burn time.
I'm going. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to work my engineers to construct a powerful enough relay ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do for that?
Make a tech use test with minus 40 for start. Then
Intelligence 20. Okay, I need to get under 40. Huzzah! I succeed.
how much? That
That
is 1 extra degree of success.
80 take away 24. Oh no, wait, 40 take away 24. That's 1 degree. That's 1 degree of success minimum.
Okay. You need 9 more, and you could make the test easier if you collect the needed parts to construct it,
Cool. Where would I find these needed parts?
either around the ship, or you can loot them from foes that might have such technology.
Cool. I'm gonna go for a wander around the ship where I'm allowed and asked to borrow bits of tech to, in my own words, help fix up my armor, my battle suits.
You're asking for tech from Arcos Mechanicus.
Which means I
Yeah.
class them.
Allied ship.
I say by default they would immediately
Reject me.
reject you.
Fine. I will do it.
Your character concept's amazing, by the way. You're working with an assistant that's against you.
Then looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. And attempt to acquire it from Battlefield Salvage.
It won't stop you with that one.
Mm-hmm. Make an awareness test.
Me?
Yes.
That is a 12 out of. I've got 6 degrees of success.
Cool. You find enough wires and rough electronics in the orc scrap to give yourself a plus 10 instead. A total of minus 30 on your next tech use.
All right, just let me know when I have to do the tech use.
Next session.
Oh yeah.
The men are returning to their barracks. Returning their weapons in the armory. The Baneblade is returned to the garage for repairs and refitting, refurbishing. A fresh layer of paint.
I will say part of the town warriors are going to get under the contract. By a sort of drop.
What sort of contract?
An employment. Simple contract.
Do you mind if I do scrutiny on it just to ensure there's no bad shit to it?
What are the details of the contract? If nothing is hidden, then they know all about it.
Yeah, it's no bad shit. It's basically saying the best way I can describe it is that you can talk to the people over later when I've got a better signal. But the gist of it is that what he said to you prior about it being performance based is pretty legit. You get paid pretty well. Like, not as good as a standard guardsman, but if your character's ever worked alongside other humans, you have battlefield salvage rights. Only thing you're asked not to touch is certain technologies. and relics.
I promise to not touch any relics.
When he says technologies, he's meaning archotech.
I wasn't planning on touching any archaeotech. Not yet, at least. Unless you say yes.
Yeah, that would never happen.
It's a good job then Astartes war gear isn't archaeotech.
Depending on the word game. Like heavy bolters and stuff like that, yeah, no, he doesn't care about them.
That's not archaeotech.
Yeah, he doesn't care about that. If you're
Oh,
trying
sorry.
to touch generator armor, that's a different matter.
Alright. I shall sign it politely.
But it's pretty fucking good.
Alright, I'll sign it.
Your men will get access to any other tow tech we salvage. Anything he asks for is battle rifles
Yeah.
and tow rifles.
If I find enough of them, then you shall have some of them.
Yeah, but it's pretty chill. And I will say low a scrutiny plus because there's nothing being hidden.
Alright.
If there's nothing being hidden, there is no need for a scrutiny check.
Oh, sorry.
It's basically, it's made to see if he notices if he understands legal jargon.
It's a logic test then.
Yeah, logic.
I do not see. Wait, I should have logic.
Are you an idiot?
No, I should have logic.
Yeah.
As a tau. That is. That's 3 degrees of success with logic.
Yeah. At the time specified with Leonidas, you will gain access to forbidden tech. Forbidden tech being the Necron stuff you're looking after. It's a little clause in there. It's fine print. Once trust is earned. It's written in there in the contract.
Then I shall do my best to earn your trust.
You get a sense just by reading this contract over his actual pretty fair dude. He just doesn't trust Xenos.
That makes sense.
P.S. Teach him power. That's also part of the performance bonus. Teach him power. The cow language.
Well, I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah, he'll give you a contract to sign so he can teach you Tau.
You never said when I had to teach you Tau. It just had to teach you Tau at some point. I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah, it's part of the performance pay.
I'll get there when I get there. That is the simple answer.
It's fine, I'm just like save up 600 XP and buy it.
Okay. The interpreter has more info. Has info on the war boss, Zap Noggin. He is willing to share before departing to meet your niece.
Have him write it all down and we'll review it later.
Mm-hmm.
How likely is he to engage an individual in single combat?
He is a what the orcs call a weird boy.
Ah.
They are not known to participate in physical duels. They usually vomit raw warp energy on one another until one of them either his head explodes, or they are stunned for so long they have changed solar system.
Huh. Then I look forward to seeing if I can beat him or not.
Mm-hmm. And whenever he is so powerful that his psychic energies can reach distant battlefields, even when he is not present around.
So what you're saying is, when that orc I talked to on the rock shouted into the void, there's a good chance he heard it.
Yes.
Most excellent.
And also there is a great chance the weird boy attempted to manifest warp powers against you.
That just means he's a bitch.
I think Tau County is being blank systems. What do you mean?
No.
Not blanks, but I know their souls are very, very, very.
Yeah, I think there's a mechanic to reflect that for Tau.
It means that they cannot become psychers.
Yeah.
They're not
That's it.
blanks. Also, they would probably not. They would probably also not be affected by blanks, like in. Blanks have a negative modifier on their fellowship, I believe.
Oh no, Tau still feel uneasy about them because blanks don't have souls.
I do not know.
No, blanks have no souls, so they'll be more accepting of them, but they'll be still like, oh, fuck, what's that?
I mean, the more psychic you are, the more you are affected by blanks. So, since Tau are not psychic, they wouldn't be affected by blanks.
And this is where the weird thing with humans is, because a human soul that is psychic is about the same strength as an individual Tau. It's just with so many goddamn humans. The Tau haven't reached that critical mass yet.
Yeah. We're also very, very new as a species.
So it's really weird. Ignorance is bliss with them.
Anyway,
I am recommended in this boat. No, you're not.
yeah. I will Google it. I want to know the answer.
I was not always understanding is a Tau blank and a human.
Are Tau
Not a Tau soul and a human
affected
soul are roughly the same.
by blanks? Despite their smaller war presence, Tau are still able to feel the effects of blanks, but blanks also vary heavily in their effects. Okay. So you do feel blanks, okay. That's what Reddit says.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel a blank. Not on the first date.
Blanks are complete.
It's because blanks don't have souls. Tau would still be affected by it.
No warfare.
It's just the Tau have not reached critical mass of species as a species yet. Which I think a Tau lifespan is like 45 years, 50 years. So they die quicker.
I know we don't live nearly as long as other.
Yeah, it's like 50 years, I think. But the problem with the Tau is as they expand, they give off more people and they're reaching that critical mass of people soon. Because humans have already buffed the greater good.
Okay, yeah. Tau fill blanks as everybody else does. Okay. So, when you try to approach the astropaths, you are met with an individual who is giving off negativity.
Black Knight. He's Black
Yeah.
Knight.
He is of the people that not even the Tau would want to engage in diplomacy with.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's Black Knight.
Do you
Yeah.
speak for the astropaths?
You just vomit a little bit in your suit.
Oh no! Oh god, it's everywhere!
You turn the video feed off so that you don't have to look at him.
Yes.
Oh my
Nightmare
god.
doesn't speak. He just stands there looking at you.
Yeah, he's on guard duty, and you can tell that the other humans avoid him too.
But I can't see. Well, I can't see anything right now.
You probably noticed this in the battlefield though. Leonidas always keeps them close by.
Yeah. Not in the
I'm
immediate
gonna-
vicinity of the astropaths, but close enough within one round of movement to go there if something is off.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave him be because I don't want to go. "Ugh."
You probably put his eyes on you.
I also need to clean the inside of my suit now. Oh god, it's everywhere.
You probably also make Gaga Ogren.
Sorry.
Gaga Ogren.
Oh, yeah. An ogre with two
One
power
with two.
fists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is the bishop of the ship?
No, this one, Gaga Ogren. He's the one that I bring in when Leonidas went down.
Oh, yeah, it's a different one. That one was Horg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horg is the bishop. There is an ogrin with a pointy hat. And a sensor so big it deals energy damage. And it has a power field.
Lovely.
You see a lot of weird stuff in this ship. Like, even for a rogue trader, there's a lot of weird. He collects a lot of weird people. Like, probably a tech priest ashes with your DNA, but he's subsequently been left. Subsequently left the ship since then. He's now involved with Leonidas' planet.
And now he's collected a town that just does not give a shit.
He'd be like, who am I?
Astartes war gear rising.
Whose contract did I sign? Who is this man that walks around with 5 masters?
I'm sure he's normal compared to everyone else.
My character, he isn't. If you went to his trophy room, you would see a massive bug.
That is not a tyrannid.
Is it a Catachan devil?
No,
It's not, no.
bigger. It has
I wouldn't say bigger necessarily. But,
It has like 3 or something on it, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
And it's a psychic horror, so...
Lovely.
It almost blew the leg off one of your previous retinue members, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Until it was taken down by Thorn.
Fucked up the entire party. Like, I believe... Jarkin used all these melted armor.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because it had mostly toughness rather than armor, so even the melter wasn't doing that much.
Because it had natural armor as well, its light penetration didn't do anything. Where that was a good fucking fighter.
There is also
That was
remains of a Chaos Lord, I think.
no. There's nothing chaos in the ship.
Okay.
For now.
No, that
Well,
would be strictly
yeah.
no.
There's nothing chaotic here in this game.
Yet.
No, that's strictly no. That's a
I don't know if
I
anybody
was-
recognizes this hangar from a different session.
Yes. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry, Leo, but I'm gonna drag you kicking and screaming into Black Crusade.
no. I hate that system.
There is a warpsmith hiding in under the floorboards,
And he wanted to make a sex cult
and he has a hanging tit.
for some reason. In its he mutated.
I just don't like that. I just don't like that system.
It's a wonderful system. You're just
Yeah. I just don't like it. I love the premise of the game. I just don't like the system how they implemented it.
You know, there are books to alter and fix it, but anyway.
You know what? Fuck it. If Thel dies, I'm gonna try and convince Para to let me run around as a custodian.
Like every skill will be 120.
I mean, give me a second. I do have a containing them, so I'm just gonna send you that now before I forget.
Okay.
Bro.
2d10 plus 80.
It's also got Primaris in it.
I mean, primaries aren't so different to normal marines.
Yeah, they're a little bit chunkier, but there you go.
Hey, we can do a custodian function.
That we
I would
can,
like-
yes.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
But we should probably do like a bunch of 300, like many of the 300 when we get radium rifles. Do a small battle of them.
No
only-
radium rifles for you. You're not allowed.
And only war one shot with radium guns.
Yeah, with the 300.
Yeah.
Is
And
that
at the end of the
that
session,
one?
everybody gets cancer and dies.
Yeah, they're in, what do you call it? Sealed suits, so...
It's space cancer. It doesn't care.
I mean,
No, these are vacuum sealed suits.
that does not protect from radiation necessarily.
It does.
I mean, it might protect from
External.
radiation from a nearby star in the void in space.
No, it's environmentally sealed. Doesn't let anything in.
Yeah, that means that no water or air can come in. Radiation is different.
I thought the point of the radium rifles was that they're so radioactive to start to fall apart after a while. Or am I thinking of a different gun?
I'm thinking about a different one. The radium rifles.
Volkite also does something similar. Volkite is like a mix between melta and radium, I think.
Yeah, Volkite destroys
Yeah.
the person you're shooting.
Volkite is rough.
However, we all know Phosphex is the best weapon.
Yeah, but I don't have access to them.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, Phosphex would be both corrosive and fire.
And it's semi-sentient. It doesn't give a shit. It will find the nearest life source.
And tearing. And one last thing from the interpreter before he's shipped off. The orcs have their eyes set on your big mech, not big mech, in your gargant, and he points at the Baneblade.
Ah.
They
And I
want
thought I did. And I thought I was memorable.
You probably didn't even register on the radar.
Well, the orcs feel like Tau are so inferior that they do not even consider you worthy foes.
But I've cut up hundreds of them so far.
Well,
In melee.
you as an individual, yes, but Last time I checked, the Tau forces in this system were wiped out by the orcs.
I don't feel very wiped out.
Keep looking.
You know what's left.
I feel a little bit insulted, actually.
But you know, it's also my character has a reputation that goes beyond just this subsector and sector.
Yeah.
I have the legendary of the expanse trait, legendary trait.
And now it affects the orcs as well, since they've come in
Yeah, the
contact
orcs
with
will
you and they know what's up.
Yeah, the pilgrims will be like, oh yeah, where is this man? Oh, he's here. Ooh, fight.
And now that they have taken a look at your equipment, at your scrap, they will be coming straight to you. You attract them like a magnet now.
Be nice, fun, grueling slog. But eventually, hopefully, the movie fucking orcs are killed, and my guys will be like, yeah, deal with this. Before Burrow team reaches reach out, it's gonna get fucking smashed to bits, which is probably Armpit. Volke. With Volke. And how Radium is my backups.
Yeah.
That's what I was aiming for, because I was wanting Radium. I want them to learn how to use Radium. And then have a Volkite rifle, a Radium rifle, a Volkite pistol, and a Radium pistol. With a mix of Volkite heavy and Radium heavy. And then slap in 1/10 grab weapon with K fucking... Turn every single squad of the 300 in the first Wastelanders and 10 automatic. Anti-everything. And if they run out of ammo, they'll win the put the land rifle there.
Well, the orcs are coming.
Oh, yeah. Can we speed them up?
This session really done any of my phones are up to date. As well as my laptop.
Okay. Then make a detection test for with your ship's augurs. Ogrins?
You just throw the Ogrins out into space. Go. Yeah, the orcs here yet, boss.
I see them,
Makes
boss.
sense.
The orcs are coming.
Oh shit, Sherlock. So you want awareness?
Make a test as if you are searching for an enemy ship. Not
So that will be
active augury.
awareness.
Plus 20. Sorry. Scrutiny plus 0 plus detection. What's your ship's detection rate?
47.
All right. Roll 20 sound.
I've got, yeah, I've got 12 degrees of success.
Oh, look, it's Angron.
Is that Alfarius or Amigan? Okay.
Ah, shit, all the Demon Primarchs.
Yeah, 12 degrees of success.
You see an astral object the size of a small moon moving
That's no
alarmingly fast towards your location.
I call dibs.
We're gonna land on the planet and dig in.
Yeah. If it crashes into a planet, the planet is going to be very kaput. And the orc vessel will only grow bigger.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's bad.
Okay, we'll just figure out where it's gonna eject from space and then just float it and board up everything.
Also, one last thing, Captain, before I go, you should burn this area.
Yeah.
Oh no! This is
Fungus. Yeah,
You-
fungus, yeah, I
You
thought
don't
that
want
was
any
standard.
fungus, yeah, spreading on
I
your
thought that was
ship.
standard. I thought the men were smart enough to, burn the fungus.
Yeah.
We do not want the fungus among us.
Yeah, I just thought that the men were so elite at this point to the point where they didn't know that was standard.
Yeah, it's not gonna be any fun, Gus, having orcs around in the ship.
I mean, speak for yourself.
And so another battle is soon to begin. This will be it for today's session. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Always welcome. See everybody on the next one.